Does it announce every time I push a fucking button?
Why are the color schemes so different? Jesus. This is the
Oh,
first time.
that's Al.
Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost. That is alchemy's first law of equivalent exchange. In those days, we really believed that to be the truth. The world's one and only truth.
You had the benefit of watching this show on DVD or Netflix or wherever.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to. So like the people who grew up in my, a few years earlier, like me.
Yeah.
Like we had to watch this on fucking Adult Swim,
Oh, God.
and I was not watching it on Adult Swim at the time. I want to preface. Like I had friends who watched it. I was not watching it until years later. But like I knew so many nerds who could do that fucking intro from heart.
My brother hates milk, but he always loved the stew that our mother made. Mom was so gentle. She was always taking good care of us. Our father was always absorbed in alchemy and alcohol, and left home, but he still loved us all, even though he never came back.
He loved us so much, he left.
He loved us so much he left because he didn't want to see our mom die because he was a selfish bitch.
Also, he was slowly decaying to death.
Right? Then our mother passed away. My brother and I knew that gain required sacrifice. But something had to be taken from us. And we thought there was nothing more we could lose. We also would have sacrificed our father to bring our mother back, but...
A life for a life, it seems reasonable.
We don't really tell anybody that. We were wrong. That's why I'm in a metal suit now, and, doesn't have an arm or a leg.
That pretty much sums it up.
That, should have brought her back from the other side. It took my entire body and stole my brother's leg. My body and his leg. The thing we got in exchange was not our mother.
Boy, you sure did get the raw end of that deal.
No, it was not human. That bitch is creepy, and to this day, she is nightmare material. My brother sacrificed his arm to call me back to this world.
I have taken inspiration from that monstrosity before,
yeah?
so... He had to...
My brother had to replace his arm and leg with automail.
Boy, you are just like... I wish I could remember Al's actor right off the top of my head, because by late in the show, his voice was clearly cracking on occasion.
We only wanted to restore our bodies, and for that we needed the Philosopher's Stone. You can actually, replicate the sound of a cracking voice if you just try it for long enough.
Yeah!
Your voice becomes, strained enough that it just naturally does it.
We decided
to leave our village, and on the day we set off, we burned our house. October 1910, never forget.
Edward 11, Alphonse 10. They were older, were they?
That's about their age.
Jeez.
I mean, that's when they burned their home down, so it wasn't that long after they, tried to bring their mom back. And they were, straight fucking kids when they did that.
I have... And it was obviously a retcon, I get that. But considering we see their failed resurrection of Trisha later in the form of Sloth, did they not just check, did we take care of that corpse?
Yeah, right.
I thought you took care of it. Well, it's not here anymore. I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, we burned the house down.
Was it just sitting down there until they did so?
Probably.
Or did they just assume, I guess...
No, they buried it. Remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I watched those.
I guess I don't know if they buried it, because they revisit her grave later.
Okay,
so you
but...
would think that they put her body back, because otherwise the grave doesn't have a lot of semblance, it's just a stone.
I mean... I guess that's a reasonable question. Did they try... Did they desecrate her? They didn't. They would have said so, but, seems like it would have been the logical explanation to, desecrate actual Trisha's grave to, get a hair or something.
Right? They had to have. I mean, that's all I would think it would take is some hair to get the DNA in, but they used their blood for DNA.
Right.
But then their mom would be like half... Whoever they created would be like, they're half mom and half dad. They would create a singular parent.
That would be...
Weird.
On the way to Central, brother would take state alchemy. Contacted by Colonel Mustang. That's how we became involved in an incident.
An incident.
Hey.
Uh,
Now saving. Save complete.
fucking love Winry.
The man with the mechanical arm. That's my favorite 1940s horror film. This is Mustang.
This is Mustang.
Yeah, you do it. Yes, hello. Lieutenant Colonel Mustang. This is Edward Elric, reporting at the station, sir. We're boarding the 9:20 train for Central.
Roger that. Hey, wait a minute. There's one leaving before that. Isn't there? Get on it.
But why does it matter?
Take it or go home.
Hey, Al! Boarding time!
Now?
Come on.
Wait!
If we get...
Let's test their luck.
I hope Hawkeye comes in. I'll do Hawkeye if she comes
I fucking
in.
love Hawkeye so much.
You tried to... Did you cosplay her once, or were you just planning to?
No, I'm planning on cosplaying Winry.
Ah. Good morning, General Hakuro.
I would love to cosplay, Hawkeye, but her uniform is, like, I don't want to create it cheap looking.
Sure.
So, I've got to wait until I can, like, professionally order one day.
Everybody shut up and get your hands in the air. Over your heads.
Over your heads.
Oh, man. Looks like we got caught up in something.
Brother! Alchemists exist for the sake of the people, right?
Yeah, we better get started, Al.
Technically, state alchemists exist for the sake of the people.
And even then, you know, not
And-
really.
And then really they're just there for the government.
Could you imagine, like... It feels like this would be a really weird time. This would maybe be the perfect time to try and do, like, a setting update of Fullmetal Alchemist. And do it with, like, police brutality.
Yes.
There is a lot of potential there. Fuck you guys. One of them didn't even hit. Oh, use the stylus to slide a rope to undo the binding, knotting Fallman's hands before the time runs out. I think I know what I'm... Come on. What are you doing? What happens if the time runs out?
You are failing.
It started giving me hints, like, way too late. Hey! He's one of Hawkeye's... He's one of... Oh, man. I gotta admit, apart from Hawkeye, all of Mustang's men kind of run together for me.
Yeah.
So, how embarrassing. Who are you guys? Who the hell are you? I'm one of the interchangeable Mustang men. Just two state alchemists. Oh, you don't say. Well, I'm Fallman. State warrant officer? A soldier. You don't look like one. Ha 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 ha! Yes, well, there's a reason for that. We've got a passenger aboard. The front car kind.
What does that even fucking mean?
So why are these That's why the thugs are here, aren't they? Did we, like, skip a scene just now? And they decided to drag us down with them. Al, you go with him from below.
Yeah, okay. It's not really below, it's just the main level. It's the normal spot.
Yeah, but Ed's going above, so... Jeez. They're coming out in droves. A mole sticking his head out of the train. I think I'll transmute a weight to keep them from getting out. Do you want me to do it right now? There. There's a cow for you. What is the in-universe explanation? What significance does that cow have to him in verse?
Right, like, it being in the background is one thing. Him actually transmuting a cow. I mean, he did grow up in the countryside.
I guess.
But...
There. Super special smashing great. apparently the writer did as well. So that's you know, that's where she's written a couple of different manga that take place in the countryside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, write what you know, I guess.
I suppose, yeah. There's one apparently called Silver Spoon that's for the most part a really kind of chill, mellow, you know, true to life, you know, slice of life story.
Yeah.
But then there was a chapter where they like butchered a cow super fucking accurately,
Oh,
and it
God.
was bloody and disgusting because, you know, that's what
Super
slaughter
fucking
is.
accurately, yeah.
Oh boy. This would be easier if a stylus. Because my mouse is like, you know, my mouse is to my right, and I gotta take my hand off the control button to use it.
Yeah.
Asshole! I'm not even in your line of sight! Alright, let's see if I can just screen nuke.
You're always in the Führer's line of sight.
Nice. Damn it, someone survived. Ah, man, one of them got out alive. Okay, great. Al's got slightly different abilities, I think. His, this is different. Oh, he's got a cat cannon. Oh, no! It's fucking up my emulator! What?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Well, that just came and went.
I think it's just a bunch of giant cat heads that fall down on your enemies.
Let's see if I just... One cannon. It was more efficient for getting these damn things out of the way, it looked like. Activate Windows now! No!
Please don't.
It's not even possible for me to. You know, that would require an internet connection, which this thing still does not have, and never will have. Damn it! Get out of my way!
What about a wall?
A what?
Would a wall allow you to jump up?
I don't know, that's a good idea, let's see.
At
I don't
least
know
give
if,
you
like...
some height.
That's a great idea, thank you. Awesome. I can't tell what that E... Oh, there's one enemy left, I assume that means. I still might need to smash up some of these. There have been a lot, apparently, there have been a lot of Fullmetal Alchemist video games over the years. And this is the only one I've ever played. Apparently at one point, I'm just looking at I'm looking at the left, I can't help but look at the left screen and see me mashing A.
Right.
I have no idea if that's going to show up in the video proper, but...
Probably.
That's fine if it does. I have one combo to work with here. Let me try cat cannon.
Hey, you know, that just borderline makes this a
Hey!
walkthrough.
Yeah, all you gotta do is keep smashing A.
And then randomly press Y.
Yeah, there we go.
We did it! We did it!
Hooray!
Yeah, mosquitoes! We did it! Have you
Oh,
seen the
what?
adult Dora videos?
I know of, I kinda know what you're talking about.
She's like
Oh,
an
look,
alcoholic.
I'm down to one. I'm down to one of these things. What are these? What?
Those are
Okay.
alchemist books.
I can only get two things up. Shit.
Oh,
Oh no! No, I'm gonna get stun locked!
fucked.
Oh, I am boned until I walk into the way. There we go. No! What? Okay, good. Taking damage has Shit. Okay. Running start! Yeah!
They don't get stuck in the fire again.
Only hazards can bring me down.
Only the environment can hurt me.
I should have figured that if we broke the laws of nature, nature would want revenge. But I kind of already thought they'd gotten it.
Right? I mean, I don't have a body anymore. Also, fire shouldn't hurt him.
It might melt him.
I mean, what's his
I have
fucking
no
armor
idea.
made out of? Iron?
Iron or steel, maybe.
So just walking through fire shouldn't be a problem.
I like how, like, the lines are still sloppy. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't drawing them. It would be one thing if I drew them, but I was just touching the points.
Right.
Ow!
Like, sitting in fire for long periods of time, I can see how that would...
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, just...
Wait, what's the... He's got a blood seal. What would it do to his blood seal?
I suppose it might evaporate it. Maybe?
But it's already dry.
Right? Yeah, okay, granted, I have no idea.
Okay, so we gotta, like...
How to
prick our
use
fingers, put some dry blood on some metal, and then heat it up and see what happens.
Trace... Oh, this isn't...
Nope, not that well, Michael. You got cocky.
Yeah. Clearly. Oh shit, no, time. It didn't restore my time. Fail. What's my punishment?
I love how to the left it is, because it's all on that one screen.
Yeah.
Oh, your punishment is going all the way back here.
I was already here, was I? Or,
oh,
like,
I don't know.
it made me... not that I was already here, but like, you know... Rather, this is not somewhere I've... Okay, maybe it did start me over, I don't know. What am I trying to do? Okay. No more. Alright, I will not be full of myself this time.
Oh, you better hurry the fuck up, though. It only gives you a little bit of extra time.
Fuck! It's...
This would be so
I
much
feel
easier with a stylus.
Yeah, this... Okay, we've made it to a point where, yeah, stylus would be greatly preferable. Maybe this'll be... Maybe just like Hellboy, this will end up being, you know, unbeatable. But, you know, because I'm playing a fucking emulator, not because the game itself is fucked up.
Right. Not because it's legitimately like there's something wrong with the programming.
Exactly.
Where save spots don't even appear anymore.
Okay. Draw a transmutation circle. Maybe, you know, just less thought this time. Less trying for perfection, more just get it done.
God, this seems fucking undoable down here.
Eh. Come on!
It doesn't
I
give you
failed it
enough
3
extra.
times. You're gonna let me... I'm getting better at it. If this game, like, required tons of it later, it would prove maybe undoable on my mouse pad.
Right.
Eh. Yeah, this absolutely would be easier with a stylus. But again... this is, I mean, to be perfectly honest, this is a perfectly standard beat-em-up. You know, nothing really worth praising, but, you know, I mean, again, you don't get a lot... We didn't get a whole lot... FMAO3 didn't get a whole lot in the way of video game adaptations that are, you know, accurate recreations of the plot, so it's kind of cool that it's here.
Yeah. Hurry.
Sometimes it's more generous than others. No!
Oh, you were so close, Michael.
Is it like sucking on my health every time or anything? No, it just... What is in canon happening? Every time I fail, a new car gets added to this train with the exact same... Oh, good lord. Could you imagine Fullmetal? Time travel is like, you know, one of those things that just could not possibly work in Fullmetal.
No.
Except that it kinda did, because it's 1910, and by the time Edward gets to our universe, it's the 1930s or 40s or something.
Yeah, but
that time was worse.
That's just a difference in, like, the way that
I wonder if I could, like, just scribble the whole way.
Right.
I mean, this only takes me, like, it only takes me less than a minute to do this section.
I wonder if there's, like... So, theory about why he ends up in a slightly different time period. Like
maybe, like, the
later.
calendar's changed.
Well, or...
Uh-huh.
Either there's some kind of, like, leap year in one universe and there's not in the other.
Okay.
Or... There's,
yeah, that doesn't work.
That will absolutely, under no circumstance, work. Or, it's like... A watch is slightly faster, so, like, your clock is a little off. So what if the one universe operates at like 1 second faster than the other universe?
It could be something like that, or alternately, well, remember, because towards the end of 03, I'm trying to remember, so there's a letter later on in 03 that's dated with AD, and Ed directly states that AD isn't used as their time form anymore.
Okay.
But still, it still gets awfully close. So... Oh, man. I don't know how many more times I want to try doing this.
What if there's a whole nother shape after that last triangle that you were stuck on?
Well, I get to the last two. I've been getting to the last two triangles, so.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh wait, no, it shows you what it looks like.
Does it?
Yeah, over on the right-hand
Okay,
side.
I wasn't watching that screen then. As long as I'm more so on the inside than the outside, it seems to better take my mouse that way.
Oh, you're fucked.
So
that is the last shape, though.
So close then, you know. I'll power. I'm determined to power through. So yeah, of course, Ed doesn't recognize the Gregorian. Amestris doesn't use the Gregorian calendar anymore. They used to, but they no longer do. At least that's what I recall. Well, I'm not going to call it a dubbing thing. The FMA dub was very true to source, for the most part. There used to be these conspiracy nuts who claimed that Vic Mignogna had messed with the Fullmetal Alchemist script because he didn't want to say some of the more atheist-heavy lines. Yes!
Did it, Michael?
But he so clearly didn't, because
because there's some really atheist-heavy lines.
Yeah!
I mean, that's
what
it's
is
an
that?
entire concept inside of this. It's just...
That was smooth.
Hey, you! Don't mess with that tender! It's the life of this train!
Right! Sorry! Box of tender. Wow. That's not a good face. You can't go out there bald! You can't go out there looking just like the Fiora like that! What the fuck is his character design? Control yourself! I'm just gonna do my best Fiora voice for this.
Yeah.
And then I shouldn't be so angry. Control yourself. Attention, gun-toting extremists! You hear me, right?
What the hell is that?
Let the hostages go! You've got no right to drag these travelers into your personal politics. You're one. You're Mustang's secret agent, aren't you? That's more Sean Connery than anything else. Interfere and I will kill these hostages. One by one. You're just itching to draw blood, aren't you? Alright. Yes, you could call me very wrathful, I suppose.
Looks
wait,
like a
wrong
pipe.
adaptation. Okay, passengers, hold on to your seats and get ready for turbulence. What? Oh no!
Welcome to the brig!
Ah! Yeah. I feel like you can kind of tell this guy was he must have actually been in the anime, but he looks too generic to have actually been.
Yeah.
Fullmetal is very good at making its characters look distinct. So he kind of looks more generic, as if he was just done by the Namco Bandai guys. Fight! Oh, he's even using a sword. Are you fucking kidding me? He's got Bradley's design. He's got the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, look at his face. That's the face of a guy who just saw a cannon come up in front of him.
That's the face of the guy that just shit his pants.
He looks so upset, just... What?
Don't take any lives. That's all I asked of you, Bald.
I'm not bald.
And as it turns out, it seems you just did, as you were told.
So, I take it you're Mustang? Oh god. Something's violating my anus.
That's a porn face!
I controlled myself. The damage to your skin isn't as bad as it
I don't know, it looks pretty bad.
feels. Just Lieutenant Colonel.
You know,
Blame Alphonse.
could it possibly...
Remember the pain.
He delivered that line really fast. Hey,
But
you
remember
knew.
pain.
But why did you make us take that train?
Come on, Ed. You think I've got the whole world on strings? Anyway, you should focus on the good news here. The General heard about your exploits, saving the train, and agreed to make a special exception. He's letting you take the state alchemy exam.
Exception. But you said we could take it. That's the reason we came.
Wow.
Be realistic. States never let kids out of military exam.
But
I guess
one sounds way louder than the other.
Right?
Whether or not you take the exam is still up to you.
Of course I'll take it. And pass. I would have done it anyway.
You know, if this were top and bottom screen, it kind of would have looked like Ed was terrifyingly looking up at him.
Right.